Hello everybody and welcome back to sunny Broadbeach, 2026 Australian Open, and we're here with the Multi-Disability Open Men's Singles Final to round out what's been a huge 2 days of finals action here at Broadbeach. Alongside me is Andrew Reid for the final game.
Yes, the final one. I think there's still one more match around on the back, Green, isn't there?
Yeah, so the ladies pairs or women's pairs final is being played as we speak. They are tied up on the last, playing the last end. So Selena Goddard and Chloe Stewart will have the final bowl there. That's happening as we speak over on Fox Sports.
Okay, so
But with us here, we've got our Multi-Disability Open Men's Singles Final. Josh Barry out of Victoria in the orange, peach, salmon, whatever you like to call it, and Mark Noble from New Zealand in the blue.
So Josh is using his SRs and Mark is using Aero Turbo Pros. So just waiting for I think it's the under 18 boys on the rink next door for them to finish their roll up. And then they'll...
So we've got a 21 shots up game, a 3-hour time limit again, and we haven't even gone close to using up 3 hours in any of these games, but you never know. 30 odd ends. We might get there, Robbie. So Val Febo over there with two young fellas in the under 18 boys singles final, having a little chat to them. I'm sure there'd be some butterflies and some nerves over there. Probably not from these two though. Josh Barry and Mark Noble would have played against each other quite a few times.
Yeah, both very seasoned players.
Josh Barry, an Oz Open Pairs final winner in 2025. The Nationals, he's won a gold in the triples 5 times in a row. That is some kind of an effort. And he's definitely in the Australian Jackaroos squad as well. Para Jackaroos.
Yeah, I've played against Josh a couple of times. He's a hard taskmaster. And Mark is no slouch either, so Mark's got his Commonwealth Games triples in 2014 and 2018. It's silver in both occasions. It's a New Zealand Astromix triples gold and 2003 gold for the World Para Champs. So he's certainly got some experience behind him.
Been around for a long time. If he's winning titles back in 2003.
Josh is just walking over, wishing the boys of the under 18s good luck. He's a great sportsman, is Josh. Except when you beat him. We had a great battle for gold over in Perth in, I think it was 2023. It's Josh and little Lucas and Mike Emerton and myself, and we were well ahead and they caught right back up and we were drawn 15 all on the last end. So he never gives up, does Josh. Looks like he's got the mat and he's bringing it right up to start off with.
So I can confirm that Selena Goddard and Chloe Stewart have won gold medal in the women's pairs. There you go, 13-12, getting a 1 on the last end.
That's a low-scoring game.
Against the WA pairing of Lisa Brennan and Leanne Gale.
Josh throwing the kitty in the ditch on the first go. Okay. That's not going to go in a ditch. But that's pretty close to the... Oh, no, not quite full length. About a metre short. And Josh off with the backhand straight away.
So the under-18 boys next door got Charlie Boswood out of Shepparton Golf down in Victoria. Fine young player. I played against him in the Premier B down in Victoria this year, and he played with Port Melbourne. Skipped a rink there. He's only obviously very young, 17-year-old, and had all the shots. Great composure. So he'll be hoping to display a bit of that today against Harry Coleman out of Deer Park. His opponent, young Harry, under the tutelage of Mark Casey, Nathan Bush, down at the, what do we call it, the deer pen?
Yeah. So both Mark and Josh electing to start the game on their forehand.
I should mention Chris Green as well. Chris Green's been down at Deer Park for a little while. Very good operator, Chris.
Another one coming in from Josh. This looks like it's going to be a third shot. Good start by Josh. Very consistent. Mark changing to the club side, but I don't think he's got the weight to get in there.
We're going to see it magically appear past
Oh, he does get in there.
Josh Barry's thigh.
Marker holds up one for Josh. He's staying with his backhand. He can run into his own bowls or just go around.
Urging it on.
It should
Might
be
have done
enough.
enough.
Yeah, I'd favour that one in a measure, being on the line.
Looks like two. Mark confirming that. A nice little shot here for Mark on the backhand. No, he can just reach up, get any piece of his own bowl or just scoot around beside it.
If he scoots around behind it, he'd be looking to sit Josh's bowl. I don't think his Turbo Pros will bend quite that much.
We saw Michael Barker using Turbo Pros on this rink, and they turned well enough, and that was a very good shot.
Very good outcome, that one.
Turn that one over for, looks like one to Mark to kick off things here in this multi-disability men's open singles final. Physical disability, I think we're calling it these days.
Yeah, multi-disability. Multi-disability is the old name. That's when we used to have the deaf, blind and physical all bowling in together.
Yep.
So Mark opens his account with the one. He's staying with that length. Just had some success, so why not? down on his backhand, so he seems to be playing around the clock with his last two on the first end.
It's a bit like being at a musical festival here. All, 3 different stages. One game finishes up the top. See the masses filter down to stage 2.
Yes, that's right.
Come and watch a few ends and then wait for the men's singles final to start, and they all wander back up.
Well, I was just speaking to a couple of people that came down to have a look before, and they're going back early because they don't want to lose their seats.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure that that will come back all the way. That is the larger turning hand, but
So, of course, to finish off and round out proceedings, we've got the men's singles final on the back green, green 4, Broadbeach. Aaron Tees facing off against Tyson Wilson.
what a match that'll be.
And watching the semi-finals, young Isaac Morn being beaten by Tyson Wilson, and Shannon McElroy ran into a red-hot Aaron Tees. Watched a fair bit of that game, and it seemed like if Aaron Tees wanted to move the jack 3.6 inches, he would do it. And if he wanted to turn a bowl twice and stand it up, he did it. He was in that kind of form on the carpet at Helensvale semi-finals day.
I've only ever played against Aaron Tees once, and I lost, but he's a great sportsman. Very nice person to play with. Josh coming down onto his own.
Yeah.
Could be 2 or 3 there. No movement from the marker, so this is a better line for Mark's bowl on that hand.
You're going to get down for the jack. He's trying hard. He's trying hard. He's middled it. What a great shot that is.
Very nice bowl there from Mark.
Well, it's twice now his last bowls. Done the job. Josh Barry. He's 2 down. So the jack high bowl, you can see left-hand side of screen. He's actually counting. It might not look at. It looks it from there.
It certainly does.
Might not look it from the down the line view, but it's well in.
It's a forehand shot for Josh. He's a lefty.
Yeah.
He's close.
He needs this to hold.
Yeah, he started running. When he runs, you know he likes it.
He's landed it out perfect and stayed for the shot.
What a great bowl from Josh.
2 great conversions to close that end out. We square it off 1 apiece. Early stages in this singles final.
Josh is again going to bring the mat up, try and see if he can keep the kitty on the deck this time. That looks pretty safe to me. Josh, it's a very nice line out of his hand. Mark electing to go on his backhand, coming down towards us. Probably just run on a little long, but it's in a good home. And I know both these boys are not afraid to have a shot, so anything behind is always going to be good. good bowl here from Josh. He just slides under his own. Only about a foot short on the weight, so 2 good opening bowls there from Josh. Plenty of holes there for Mark to go through, but I think he might be around this one. Well, both his bowls behind. Would have thought Josh would have tried to get that one to at least sit just in front of Mark's bowls. But just putting the pressure on, saying if you want it, you take it. Don't think Mark was too happy with that one.
Well, could have potentially got second shot. Yeah, perhaps not. Both players with 1 bowl to play. Josh will be keen to just sneak past, as you say.
Yeah, bit of safety, I think. Yeah, he's definitely going behind now.
Yeah, don't want to overcook it though and drop in.
Which it has.
Well, decision time for Mark. If he's only 1 down, I can see there's a little shot on the backhand to try and land the bowl, trail the jack. Can almost play any weight you like at it.
He's got some options.
He might be 1 down, he might be 2 down, he might be 3 down. Either way, that's probably still not a bad option to be reaching up to that, get that jack moving.
Potentially pick up a 4.
Even if he kills it, he'd be in a better position than he is now if he's a couple down.
Okay, so Mark's
Early
lining
days.
up.
He's lining up on his backhand. Certainly
He's
playing
having a
that
run at
kind of a shot. Is he going to turn down for the
He's-
jack?
Oh, he's got a piece.
Oh, he's got it. He's killed it. And that might be enough. The jack gets spotted at the tee, means the front edge of the jack has to be in line with the back of the line.
Well, they're having a close look at it now. I think that front one, yeah, that's...
Well, I can't imagine it being any more than that.
No. So
So
1 to Josh. It
1
was
to
a
Josh.
It was a good hit by Mark. It just, the kitty went out. If it had gone straight back, he would have had 4. Definitely worth the shot.
Yeah, this early stage. So Josh leading 2-1 after 3. All singles so far. A chance for Mark to turn that into a full count.
So Josh again keeping it to that shorter length.
So I like the idea of playing that shot early in the piece. Josh is playing these short ends up to the tee, and you want to send a little bit of a shot across the bow there and say, hey, I'm not scared to go and play this shot. If you're going to leave me opportunities at this length, I'm
And getting it at the first one is,
yeah.
that's the biggest shot across the bow of all.
Not only am I capable of playing that shot, I've actually got the ability to get it.
Mark, of course, coming over from New Zealand, it'd be a bit strange for him because their greens are a lot faster than ours here.
Yeah, most of the New Zealand greens are
Like a clover-based.
They're a weed, yeah, a starweed, cotula. It's almost like a rubbery kind of a surface when you stand on it. Sort of, it feels a bit squidgy under your feet, but they are lightning fast. Strangely enough, they get a little bit of moisture on them and they seem to want to quicken up even a little bit.
Makes you wonder how good they would do here in Australia. It's just slid under there very nicely.
Yeah, I think it's probably just a bit too warm to maintain. You know, they flood. They flood the greens to water them as such. Flood the greens and then pull a plug out of the middle and drain it. Well, in all honesty, that's how they do it. There's a little cap in the middle of the green. Let it drain out.
Well, I can see Josh will not be short with his last.
Oh, geez, he would have dearly loved to just miss underneath and run past the jack. That last one, Mark. Neither of those bowls are touches, so...
I think we're coming down on his backhand, which is on the club side. Just looking for the split on the two at the front. Just 1.5 meters. Oh, he's staying with the... oh, no, he is.
He needs a bit of luck now. So he actually went forehand at that. I was with you. I like the backhand shape to get a split. But I guess it wouldn't have mattered if he clouded into it with that kind of speed. He's going to get both the bowls and probably the jack moving as well.
Yes. And one thing I've always noticed with Josh when I play against him, if he's going to have an upshot, he's on the mat and off of it very quickly.
So
commits himself early to the shot and plays it.
What it does do is it creates a little opportunity for Mark Noble to score the first multiple. He'll definitely score the first multiple, providing he doesn't do anything too silly with this last bowl. Yeah, and he's played it exceptionally well.
Shot. So that'll be 3 for sure, yes.
3. Moves Mark to 4-2, so he takes a 2-shot lead after 4. Early stages.
Well, we'll see if Mark will go full length because Josh is going short.
Well, he's playing those short ends pretty well. I'd almost be tempted to
keep it going.
Yeah, yes. Take the mat up. Take the mat up and say, "Oh, thanks for playing this length. I like this length."
Yeah.
A little bit of psychological warfare.
Exactly. Another way to get inside your opponent's head. That Mark is quick. He knew where that length was, and he's just straight down onto it. It's pulled up short though. Josh coming down. He's a little bit more deliberate with his. Just finishing it about a foot short, 1.5 feet. It's down on the same side that Mark is using, so Mark's a little bit narrow across the line. He's just going to promote Josh. Another one coming in. This is another nice one from Josh. It's just got to roll past that blue, reach up to the kitty.
Yeah, lovely speed on that last one. Floating it out nice and wide, making sure he stays off Mark's second bowl. Mark now having a trot after this one. Knows he's made a little correction, but it's still not quite enough.
No.
Judging by the distance on those 4 bowls, you can almost back in that his next one's going to be perfect weight. He's made that incremental
changes.
Yeah, correction each time.
You know, I thought I would have seen Josh go for something behind.
Yeah, well, there's not much to gain by being short of the jack there for Josh. It's kind of one of those ones where you think, well, I'm holding two, I can be a bit cute and a bit nice with this one, and as soon as you do that, we're getting on towards that time of the day.
Yeah.
Probably not quite so much now. Green's probably at its best right now.
It does look to be running very nice. Having a quick look at the under 18 boys and that, they're getting a lot of finish on that. Just 2 rinks over.
Well, I did say he was due to make this correction. He's just got to slide underneath when his weight was perfect.
It was perfect. Now Josh probably looking to come down under his second closest bowl there. Got a chance to make 3. And Marcus Holden, well, it's already counting now, so that will give Josh a little bit of confidence to come down. He knows that bowl's already in the count, so he's just got to reach it.
He's down a pretty good track again.
Very good track. He's around both of them.
He gets the fresh air around the bowl. He'll be good. This will count.
Very good.
And he regains the 3. Willed that bowl to go around.
That's a very good bowl there from Josh.
So, as I said, he regains the lead. 5-4 after 5. Again, 21 shots up. Final 3-hour time limit. Any dead end, so the jack going out of bounds will be respotted at the tee.
Just makes you play a little bit of a different game when there's a respot.
Yeah, I like the tactic of rolling the jack basically right there, right where it's landed.
He's gone from as short. Mark took it off him. Mark went long. Josh took it off him, so he's gone long. And done exactly what Mark did, just pulled up short. That one looks to be climbing a little bit for Mark. It'll come back a little bit. Be well behind Jack. Just fell in there after casting a shadow across the ditch. Well, when you're watching this later, Josh, you're holding 2. And I don't think Mark's going to miss a second time. Both of these boys are far too good to let opportunities like that go past them. They seem to be struggling a little bit. The wind is behind them, so this one looks very good from Josh. Chasing it down. It's a better line for Mark's bowl. He's got to get around his own though. It's just going to crash into it.
Yeah, well, I think it's just a bit too much room for Josh.
Yes. It's still an open draw on either hand for him. No bowls behind. Mark's only bowl that went behind went in the ditch, so and this one is coming in nicely behind. Is he going to pull up though? Looks a bit quick. Into the ditch. That's a wasted opportunity there.
Well, sort of a little bit of a shot on now if he wants to play it.
Yeah,
He can try and turn his own bowl up or land. He definitely wants to play it.
he's going for it.
Can turn one of his bowls up. Is he going to get it through the jack?
Oh.
Probably wasn't quite the shot I was thinking of.
No, I was thinking he's going for the bowl.
Yeah, but definitely not missing the chance to make a little three if he could execute, but unfortunately for Mark, one solitary bowl remained for Josh, and he moves to 6 with a 2-shot lead, 6-4 after 6.
No, he's certainly changing up the distance back to a mid-length. And very nice starter here from Josh. Yeah, can't be upset with that at all. Now he's just got to get behind. Oh, what a great reply from Mark.
Well, they've gone from a tablecloth to a dinner plate
Yeah, that's right.
in the space of one end.
Looks like Josh is coming in with another nice bowl here.
Wow, they've just exploded with 3 exceptionally good shots to start this end off.
They would have quite happily have taken one on the other end. Okay, so the ITO is just telling Mark he's got shot, and it's half. It's half a bowl in front. With his bowl, I think he's only got his forehand there to play on, but Josh is behind, so I'll be a bit worried about getting into it with weight unless he's going behind. Very nice bowl coming in from Mark here. Gives Josh the opportunity to go in under that now. And Josh is just asking to come up and have a look.
They're talking about just some of the language they're using when they're talking about having a
they're
bowl,
asking questions.
or the position of the bowl, and quite often the New Zealanders use jack low or jack level. Yeah, jack high means pass, jack level obviously being level, and jack low being a bowl low.
And he's got this.
Josh Barry looking for the bowl.
Yeah. Well, he got it, and he's got shot. he certainly got what he was playing for. I don't know if they're regulation fingers there, Mark. Well, that's an interesting angle there, Robbie. Given how they've both played this end, you'd expect them both to be inside that.
Yeah, the ITO just not willing to stick his neck out. He said that's a measure.
Well, I don't know that that's going to come back.
The absolute dead weight he might get back. Trying hard, trying hard. He's well.
They're a hard bowl, Turbo Pros, on a speed like this. They will turn on a fast green. They'll turn just like any other bowl. So I think we'll see Josh change his hand now. I think, no, he's put that near that front clump, so it's up to Mark to take the measure out. No, I don't think that is.
Well, he's pretty much down the same line. I mean, if he's got the dead weight, he might get back. And he's pretty much the same bowl.
Yeah, just in front of his last.
I think we'll be pulling the tape measure out for this one.
Yeah.
And Josh is trying to con the marker into doing the measuring.
Ah. Okay.
So the marker, the ITO here, you can get the marker to measure, and then you can actually call the umpire out as well.
Yeah, with the physical disability one, it's preferred that you leave it to the marker, and then if it's harder, then you go to the umpire, and that's predominantly because a lot of us disabled people have quirks like tremors and weaker limbs. And the last thing you want to do is move the kitty. Looks like Josh has got that one. Okay, so Mark's calling for the umpire.
It was fairly close, so...
Yeah, so the marker is just letting the boys know that he can definitely measure for them, but it's up to them to declare the head. So if they don't agree, then the umpire will come out. So I don't know with that one. Josh's bowl is closer to it across the line, but got one of those measures at home. Just used it to buy myself some new set of blinds for the lounge room. So, yeah.
There we go.
Josh
So one more to Josh. He opens up a 3-shot lead. 7-4 now over Mark Noble.
And there was nothing wrong with Mark asking for the umpire there. As we said, the marker is purely there to just do the measure, and then you've got to agree. Sometimes asking for the umpire when it's that close, people think it might be a bit of a tactic or strategy, but when you've got the sort of accolades that these two have got, you're not going to fall for that trick. Josh line up on his forehand. Got that 3/4 length, just a bit over 3/4. This once again, that side is just got that slow turn still.
Yeah, just maybe heading up into the breeze a little bit. It's kind of swirling around, although it looks like it's behind him now.
Yeah, I think it's swirling off the backboards and the signs.
So we have noticed from time to time, bowls just a little bit shorter coming back this way.
Well, Josh is changing his hand, so he obviously thinks that there's a problem with that side. And he's played it pretty well. Yeah, very nice bowl there from Josh. Beautiful weight. Mark's got a good line here for his bowl. Just might be pulling up. Well. Okay, a bit quiet there while we let Robbie deal with a technical issue. And Josh coming back down now to deliver his last. Switch back to his forehand this time. Well, if he can sit his and just roll it once, or not quite. It was a fair effort. And we saw the marker hold up something, but I got the side view from it. So somebody's got one, you just don't know who. Kind of favour a measure.
I'm probably favouring Mark's bowl.
Yeah.
Based off of those two angles. Down on a nice line. Looking to get a little promotion on his own or just slip past.
I think he's just going to slip inside Josh's. Yeah.
Well, any piece of that. But chipped in behind the jack for shot.
So So 1-2 mark. This takes the score 7-5 in favour of Josh. Okay, so interesting to see what Mark will do with the length on this one. To watch Josh go long and short and mid and 3/4, and he's probably 3/4. Yeah, Mark is still putting it on the line, and Mark's already off.
Speed looks pretty good here. Wanting it to turn back. Pretty good start.
Nice delivery there from Josh. Just didn't have the weight.
Mark's definitely on a tighter line here.
Just a bit heavier than his last, so
Yeah,
finish in the same spot.
pretty good. Just gets his first bowl up past the jack. Just making the switch over.
And he's not far away. He's got the weight sit jack high, so he's sitting for one there. Okay, this is definitely a lot tighter now for Mark. Josh has already let his go. Try and come down, just push the kitty around behind. It's falling a little short. Okay, so I'd like to bet that Mark will go behind with this one.
Well, looks like he's playing the forehand to... yeah, he's definitely going behind.
Yes, Josh won't be afraid to have a little look at that.
I'm not sure whether he was trying to actually land that bowl because he looked a little bit disappointed. He played good weight anyway, so trying to land that, if he was trying to land that bowl with tee weight, you know, if he knew that if he missed, he was going to get a good bowling position at the tee. If he'd land the bowl, he'd made a 4.
Well, Josh is certainly having a look. Oh, you don't want to fall short. Josh won't be happy with that.
So that'll be one more to Mark Noble. Inches closer, 7-6, Josh Barry's way. And we've played 9 ends.
Mm, 9 ends for 13 shots is a close game. Mark sticking to a similar length. There's the shade from the trees and buildings come across the end that they're delivering from now. And Josh is on a good line again for that hand. And his weight is pretty spot on. Yeah, Mark's tightened up the line on that hand, which will suit his bowl a bit better. Well, he's got a couple of opportunities there now, Josh. He's going to stay there, just try and come under his own bowl. If he runs into it, it's okay. Okay, so marker is indicating that Mark has shot. So again, he's narrowed his line on that hand to try and get the bowl back better. It's probably not going to quite come back to the line. And if you are hearing a little bit of a buzz or a hum in the background, that's not Robbie singing, that's a little bit of a technical problem, but we'll push on. Josh has got his own bowl here. And that will go 1 to Josh. So we can hear Mark there asking how low. So he's definitely with the New Zealand lingo. Oh, well.
Well,
Ask him to do that again.
it's kind of hard to call that, but he got about 3 wicks with
He
the front
did.
one. If he got around the front one, he was pretty good, but cornered the front one, through the wing one, through the shot bowl, over the jack. When the dust settled, Josh Parry's bowl stuck around the shot, so he'll have the right to draw a second. Bit hard to see, both those the player and the marker standing right in front of the camera.
Well. Okay, Josh, he has made it around that bowl.
Yeah, he's
And
executed that pretty well.
Very nice shot.
Cashed in. Don't think you need to will it in anymore, Josh. It's there, mate.
No, that's right. So 2 to Josh, takes him to 9. 9-6.
9-6 after 10.
Favour of Josh. They're actually playing it at quite a good pace. Comfortable, not rushed. Okay, it's on a great line. So he has finished Jack Eye there. What a great reply from Mark. Okay. Josh is using that bowl as a bit of a guide, but I think he's just dropped a bit too much weight.
Yeah, Mark down a lovely line again. His forehand.
Yeah,
Some pretty good speed on it too. Yeah, it's a good shot. Drops in for 2. Josh wasting no time. He's into this. You can see the shot. Wants to get that jack in the ditch. Oh, he's buried it right on top of it.
He's very good at those shots, is Josh.
You can almost see him licking his lips as soon as that Mark Noble bowl created that target.
Oh, yes. So he's sitting about 6 to 8 inches from the kitty. Don't think that one's got enough to get there.
Can't quite see if the jack's sort of at the back of the ditch or if it's drawable at the front. If it's sitting right up against the advertising, I dare say it's
It looks
basically
to be
one.
Well, I think if it was at the back, we'd see it, but I was half expecting it to see it buried into the bank. Josh here with almost a free hit. He's got to reach the tee, get past. No, I think that's a missed opportunity there from Josh, and not that I think Mark can take this from him, but Josh had an opportunity there to definitely grab a 2. So he's already holding second wood. So just a little bit of a free shot for Mark to practice getting close to the ditch, which he did. About 2 feet in front, so
that'll move the score along to 10-6 now. Josh Barry, 4-shot lead.
okay, so let's see what Josh does for his length this time. He's been changing at every end. He's getting close to the tee there, so tee to tee, full length. It's good to see them both not afraid to change. Great line on Josh's bowl there, and the weight doesn't look too bad. Little short, but only 3 feet. I don't think that's going to bother Mark too much. Mark just going past, which is okay to be behind. Josh is going to rest inside this, which is going to be a good outcome for Josh. Yeah, I think we're just a little bit quiet at the moment, folks. We're trying to get rid of that interference, and I think the rubbers are all worn out on the on all the plugs. Oh, it's your whole board. I could have brought mine down for you. Good effort there from Mark, just falling a bit short. So Josh holding one. He does have the one behind, close to the ditch, so favour him to come down on this club side, but she is. This looks to be a better speed for his bowl. A nice line. Now, that would make 2 for Josh.
Well, it's another one of those moments. Every time there's been a little opportunity to try and play a shot, touch the jack, run the jack in. Mark's last bowl's been pretty close, and
this is the grass for his bowl. I think he's just a little heavy.
he's stalking it. He wants the jack.
Ooh.
Oh, he gets it. Only
Well,
corners it.
I think he might have done himself a disservice there. Did he stay on? He did.
Well, he can count himself a bit unlucky with that one.
Very much so, and I think he's just finished inside Josh's back bowl. Yeah, there's the one.
They're going to measure this one out. At the very least, he might have cut one out.
Yeah, from here it most definitely looks like Mark's, but never trust the cameras. It's a great shot there. The umpire using the laser measure.
So it's just the one in the end. One to Josh Barry. He extends his lead out to a 5-shot lead. 11-6.
Well, the boys are both up on the bank. Making us wait, just letting us know that they're the ones that everyone's here to watch.
A little drinks break. Josh filling up his canteen behind the rink.
Okay. And now we can see the shade and shadows coming across the green almost halfway up now, so it won't make too much of a difference to the speed of the green just yet.
Yeah, but we're pushing on towards that time, 3 o'clock onwards.
Yeah, it's about 3:30 that I've noticed it tends to just lose that little bit of finish. About 3 or 4 feet short there.
Oh, that looks like he's on a reasonable line as well. This one just coming up a touch shy, but it'll be enough for shot to start with.
He's getting them to turn every inch they can.
Josh is certainly reaching with this one.
Yeah,
Right
Josh,
onto the front of the jack. Great shot.
Yeah, see, that's his red frogs. He said he had red frogs out the back, and if he disappeared, he'd go and get some. I asked him to bring him up here, and I'd hold him for him, but wasn't having any of that.
Mark needs this one to run. Fairway. Oh, he'll be disappointed he hasn't given that one a chance.
Yes. Look, Josh is going to change his hand now.
Josh choosing the empty side, as I call it.
Oh, he's going to just rattle into those front bowls. So now Mark's coming down on his forehand. Can't quite see it in the screen there because of the glare, but about to enter the shadows now. And it's a mighty effort. Well,
It's a great shot.
that could even be shot.
As long as it stands up, it's a chance.
Well, I'm looking at it from here, and I agree with the marker. I think it's a measure. It is most certainly close. You'd only favour Josh because he's behind Mark's bowl, but whether or not he's going to come down on that hand now, or if he's going to go back to the clubhouse side, doesn't want to touch Mark's bowl. No, he's going to back himself in to do it. Either that or he thinks he's down. But he's very close here. Beautiful line. Just a little short on the weight. And quite surprising, you can only see half his bowl in that glare.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that time of the day where we're going to get some shadow and playing in and out of it.
Certainly makes it hard too with the longer ends. Just
Yeah.
depends on how fast the green loses the heat. So Mark looking just to beat his last, or even if he pushes his last on to Josh's, he could sit for 2, but He's just dropped his weight on that one.
Well, we might be pulling out the measure again, and it's probably too close for the laser, so calipers it is. Dio chocking the bowls.
Robbie's come back. We're taking bets, Robbie. You lose either way. The one that's the closest is going to be the shot, is Robbie's call. Well, you can't argue with that. That's experience. Yes, off come the sunglasses. It'd be a bit dark with those on under there. We do have beautiful weather here on the Gold Coast in the southeast of Queensland. But during the winter we do get dark very quickly. So one there to Mark. Takes it to 11-7. Well, Mark's rolled that kitty while the mat's still down there, so I think it's going to run over the mat now. Well,
oh, he couldn't move it in time.
I think for safety he should put it on the tee because that's where it was going.
Well, there's a curly one for you.
Yeah, we'll see what the Facebook forums say about what should happen there with the rule. Either way, it makes no difference. They've both got a bowl to where it is. Mark dropping a few metres short on that one.
I don't actually know what is the correct.
No.
What is the correct ruling?
Yeah, it's. I think it is rethrown.
Yeah, I would be leaning towards it goes back.
Yeah. You might even find that Josh Barry gets the right to re-roll
say where it goes if it's been.
I'm almost sure that you're not allowed to roll the kitty while the mat is still down in play. So anyway, we'll have 58 of the umpires online watching that'll give us some advice. Another. Your chat's disabled. Oh. Oh. We're just fixing some technical difficulties. You can get rid of this. And while we were sorting out our difficulties, Mark came down and just put his bowl down.
Little toucher, fell around behind the jack. Looks like it might be the shot too.
Do you want to turn that around for you, Robbie? No? Okay, so this is a great bowl by Josh. I don't think he's going to get the outcome he was looking for, but what a fantastic bowl. He's got one left, Josh, so
Over on the next door, Harry Coleman holds a 3-shot lead over Charlie Boswood, the under-18 boys singles final. 14-10 stands at the moment. Charlie playing some weight and doesn't like it, so it looks like Harry will extend his lead further.
Yeah, he went down one there.
Mark just trying to get a little bit of position. Might have been just a touch over weight with that one.
I think we'll see Josh come down on his forehand now. Just trying to reach the blue. Just a little push on the kitty.
Well, the absolute perfect result for Josh would be onto his own. I don't think he quite wants to play that weight, but
yeah,
you never know. With Josh, he
might have a go.
He does have the respot as well, so if he were to kill it, he'd have a couple on the tee, but you'd think if he was going to kill it, he's probably going to remove a couple of his back bowls.
And he was in two minds about it because he doesn't normally take that long on the mat, but he is having a go.
He's definitely trying to get his own bowl through the shot bowl. Is he going to hold enough to get a little feather? Oh,
a little feather would have been enough.
That is.
So 1 to Mark, makes it 11-8 in favour of Josh.
Couple of ends on the trot now for Mark Noble.
Well, Josh, you can stare at it as much as you like, mate. It's not going anywhere. Just waiting for Mark to come down so that he can see the head before he moves the bowls. Now, there's a fair amount of glare in there, so we'll keep you apprised of where the bowls are as they come down, because you won't see them until they hit the shade.
For those of you that are interested in the men's singles final between Aaron Tees and Tyson Wilson, a quick update there. Aaron Tees leading at 15-9.
Okay, Mark's coming down on the clubhouse side. He's got a good line on this bowl, and the weight is just in front by about a foot.
Aaron Tees having led this game so far throughout, opening up a 6-0 lead.
And Josh is coming down. He certainly had the line to try to take the kitty, but so Mark now, he's lining up on his backhand, so the clubhouse side. We're just about coming into view now. He is a little bit high. Just running past, but he did reach the 6 foot. Okay, Josh is down. He's got a better line this time, but perhaps not enough weight. Okay, Mark switched his hand now. Does have a better line for his bowl. And the weight is spot on. So it's right in front of the kitty now with both bowls. So he's holding 2. He's got one behind. So down on his forehand. Still, it's the same shot he's trying to play the last one. He just needs that extra 2 feet. He's asking it to run, but it's not going to. So it's still 1 to mark. He's staying on his forehand after that last one, but I think he needs to be behind, which he is.
You dearly love another one right on the tee.
And that one is right, sitting right on, just casting a shadow over the ditch. So Josh has got an outside chance on his forehand onto his front bowl. If he can keep it tight and let it swing, he might even get a little touch sideways, which will work.
Probably just doesn't want the result where he gets the front blue one through the shot bowl, through the jack.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't think he wants big weight.
there's only one down. I think this is more of a draw shot than...
Yeah, I think he's
anything
happy
weighty
there if he goes down one, but yeah, so one more to mark.
3 consecutive ends. 1-1-1 to Mark Noble. He climbs within 2. Josh Barry, 11-9. We've played 15 ends. 20 shots scored in 15 ends.
It's a tight game. So needs to hold up for Mark. No. Into the ditch. So I think we'll see Josh move the mat and the kitty. Just walking it right up. He's going right to the 21 metre mark. Comes back a step or two, give himself a little bit of room to play. And that looks to be safe, just. So, gauntlet has been thrown. There you go, Mark. So, I think that tactic worked for Josh a little bit. Like it's a bit wide and a bit long, but oh, Josh just toppled into the ditch with that one. Okay. Mark's weight on this one is just a little shy. This one looks a little bit better weight for Josh. Mark changing his hand now. Doesn't like that front bowl of his in his eye. That's a very good shot from Marks, holding 2. Oh, this might spoil. Just pulling up.
Yeah, it's still 2 to mark. You can sort of start to sense Josh Barry getting a little bit more vocal about bowls and starting to feel the pinch a little bit.
He's watching
3 ends in a row.
Watching his lead dwindle.
Not sure that one's done enough, quite enough.
Yeah, it certainly looks. Well, it's at least 2.
No, Mark is saying that one has done enough.
Yep, so that's Marcus saying 3. Now, Josh has got the weight to push his front one up a little bit further. Just slide through. Maybe not enough. Looks like he might have reduced the number from Mark.
At least one been kicked out.
Yeah, I think that front one from Josh is a bit closer than what it looks.
Umpire's coming out again. Have another measure.
So 1 has come out for Mark so far. The measure is for 2.
And that means that Mark Noble will have strung 4 ends together now. 3 ones, potentially 4 ones. If this measure goes the way of Josh Barry.
Otherwise, they'll be 11 all. Okay. Just chocking the bowl there so it doesn't move. Okay, so just lining up now. The laser dot will go in the middle of those white dots that you can see. Press the button. Oh, this could be 1 to mark or 3. No. Josh's bowl in front is the second shot, so it's 1 to mark. Takes it to 11-10 in favour of Josh. Josh will be very happy there that he managed to get second wood. So some of that glare's gone off that green now, so should be able to see the bowls. Yeah, can do. Yeah, good opener here from Mark. So Josh looks to be coming inside that one, so oh, no, he's around it. Okay, see if Mark can replicate his first, or even get it back to the little line would be nice.
Yeah, anything just past is fine as well.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good set.
Very
First two
good.
bowls.
Yep. Josh is a bit short there. Yeah, Mark is right on it now. This is the length he prefers, but I think we'll see Josh go a bit bigger here.
Yeah, well, it's one of the best ends that we've seen Mark Noble put together, but it's going to be fixed up pretty quick from
Yes.
Josh Barry. Great shot.
Out of bounds, back on the tee.
Got a toucher in the ditch. I think it stayed in. Didn't look like it had splintered too far.
No, it went out. Well, from my angle, I could see it almost went over to the boys. Josh has got one in the ditch, and he's got that one sitting there. So Mark wants to beat that.
Yeah, I think so. Josh Barry's toucher in the ditch. Should still have a toucher in the ditch. There it is. Yep, on your screen under the BCIB logo. But it matters not right at the moment because Mark Noble went and drew the shot.
Ooh, it's out there, isn't it?
And I shouldn't actually say it matters not, because if it's second shot, Josh Barry might just be lining up that last bowl of Mark Noble's.
If he takes out Mark's bowl and loses his, it's 2. If he takes out Mark's bowl and stays, it'll be 3. So it's just going with draw weight. It's very close here.
Just needs to stop.
Just going to slide past. It's a great bowl by Mark.
A fantastic end, really. All 4 bowls were very effective there.
Certainly found his length in that end.
Holding 3. Josh Barry getting the jack, killing it, and then drawing basically within a foot and a half. And his last bowl to take another one. That's 5 ones in a row. We've played 18 ends now, and we're locked in at 11 all. We've just clicked over for an hour and a half of gameplay.
So halfway through. I'm still going to pull up on Mark. A bit of local knowledge here. Around this time you expect just that last little metre of finish to fall away. Okay, yes, no, Mark's definitely, he's narrowed up the line on both hands, which is what he needs to do with his bowl. This one's running up very nice. About a foot in front. She's got a good reply here. Well,
Two very good shots. Gives him a little bit of access to the jack.
And he's got the back bowl, so I think we might see a little bit of speed again from Josh with this one.
Well, it's a very handy position from Mark Noble. Kind of dictating what kind of speed that he's allowing Josh to play with this. He's making him try and just turn that bowl over or draw the shot.
Yeah, if
Two
Mark
bowls.
doesn't get another one in there, I could see Josh having a go at that, going at the bowl.
Yeah, needs to be a little bit careful. If Mark can get a bowl that beats Josh's second nearest, that bowl of Josh Barry's becomes quite vulnerable.
Very much so.
And in actual fact, Mark Noble's not waiting for him to play a shot. He's trying to get his own bowl over the top of the jack. He's playing it quite well.
He's very, very close here.
Oh, he's not
Just
quite
falling
at the
out.
weight.
Well, I think if you're Josh now, there's still room to draw. It's only one down. Really, he's only got to roll his bowl once for it to get shot, so...
There's danger in both of these shots, really. I mean, if he's trying to roll his own bowl and he's a bowl tight, he turns over Mark's last bowl
goes
over the
down
jack for
another
three.
one. Yes.
If he gets it right, sure, he gets his perfect. This is a tough little spot here for Josh. I think when you get into these kind of situations, the best shot to play is a nice draw shot, back your own ability.
Hey, I agree.
Just go around your bowl and draw it.
He's 5 ends in a row that he's lost. He doesn't want to go down 3, but he is giving it a little bit of mustard just around the outside. That's probably a good miss.
So erring on the side of being wide with that running shot. And the string of ones continues for Mark Noble. That is 6 ones in a row. And he has now taken the lead. He has not been in front since the 4th end of this game, and we've played 19. He got a 3 on the 4th end to go 4-2 in front, and then the very next end dropped to 3.
23 shots in total off of 18. No, 19.
19 ends, yep.
You might be a bit tight on that one, Mark.
So Mark Noble has scored all ones bar for the 3 that got him in front. Early days in this game.
I think Mark is probably going to need to do a bit more of adjustment than Josh. With that shade and it's starting to drop off some speed.
Seemed like Josh's bowl just dropped in.
Yes, it did. It went in. It just dropped into the ditch.
Mark's second attempt. It's much better. He's only a 1.5 foot short.
Josh not wasting any time. He had his next shot in mind. On the mat waiting.
Yeah, this
He's
looks like it's coming in
well.
quite well. On a nice line, beautiful speed.
And on the line behind. Very good bowl. Still an opportunity for Mark to sit that. But certainly given it enough to reach. But that's going to keep it on the straighter line.
Oh, he just caught the edge. You could hear him willing it to just turn and get down it right at the death. Josh now trying to beat that last bowl.
I think he will. I think he'll drop in.
It's holding off and holding off.
Ooh. Both got one more to play each, so I do like Josh for 2 from the angle that I'm not looking at the green, I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, it looks like 2 to me. ITO a bit tight-lipped there, not giving it much away.
Yeah, he's got those paddles in his back pocket.
Right,
No,
Mark
nice, yes.
changing hands onto his forehand.
Trying to take that kiddie back to his own.
He's down a pretty menacing
He's
line.
close.
He looks good. He wants it to hold. He doesn't need a hold. He's middled it. Oh, just sprayed off.
Well,
Sprayed off the back bowl. He lies 1.
he's lying 1 for sure, but there is room for Josh.
He's trying to keep this string of 1s going.
Yeah.
He thinks he's on a good thing here. He thinks if I keep getting 1s, I'll win this match.
Well,
It's not a bad play either.
it's sound logic. No, Josh has got the right line, but has he got the weight to reach?
Doesn't look like he's quite going to get there.
Ooh.
1 more to Mark Noble, and he now leads 13-11 after 20 ends. Seven consecutive 1s.
It's pretty demoralising if you're Josh to have lost 7 ends in a row. I mean, you're thankful that they're only 1s.
And if we go even a step further, or 2 steps further, the previous 2 ends were only 1s to Josh. So the 11th and 12th end, Josh Barry scored a 1 to go to 10 and then 11. And that's where it stopped for Josh and began for Mark.
13-11 now in favour of Mark. Josh not quite the length.
I'm trying to think back to a time when I think I played a game of 4s, 15 ends up in an Oz Open. And I think we played 13 of those ends that were all 1s. Not consecutive for any one team, but they were all 1s. And I think it got to the last end. We might have been 5 in front and we're 6 down playing the last bowl.
Good bowl from Josh coming in here. He can just hold up.
Fine reply. He's just going to get it up the line. So still 1 there to Mark Noble. Sound like a broken record. 1 to Mark Noble.
Well, let's see. I'd expect Mark to go on the opposite hand now. I'll leave that bowl in Josh's eye, but I think for Josh that's a really good indicator for him to come underneath that with a little bit of weight. Can certainly draw it off. There's no issues there. He's just drew a toucher on that one.
Yeah, he can definitely make sure he's there on the draw.
He's close.
Feel like he needs it to run a little bit.
Yeah, just pulling up. Heat's starting to really go out of the green now.
You can see Mark coming out to this side of the green. He's eyeing off this bowl that's just in front of Jack High.
Yeah.
Josh Barry's, he's asked the question already, how far short is it? Because I think he wants to maybe land it out. He might be sick of these 1s. He wants to get a multiple.
Yeah, I don't think that his bowl It'll land it if he's got the perfect weight, draw weight. If he's got a metre on, then he'll be around that bowl.
Yeah, just from our vantage point here, if you swivel your head and turn to your right and use your X-ray vision and go straight through Mark Noble,
Yeah.
you'll see, yeah, there is,
It
does
just
look like a nice little shot on the forehand.
It does. Whether or not he can get the bowls, his bowls now to turn on that slowing green.
If we get it, can we get a side view there, Robbie?
Oh,
Pan out a little bit. There we go. So it's a good 4 feet, 4.5 feet difference. He's after it. He wants it.
he's given it a red hot go, but I just don't think it's going to get back.
Oh, did he
It's
have to?
probably going to run into the ditch.
Just looking at the way the bowl was turning, he probably had the right sort of speed on it.
Yes, I like Mark. I use edge factors on a fast green or playing singles, but they're not a great bowl to have once the green starts to slow down a bit.
All right.
Josh really needs this to land that bowl.
He's definitely more there. He wants it to hold. He wants it to hold. Oh, he's just gone underneath.
The frustration is building for Josh.
And this has got to be getting into record territory now. 8 consecutive ones for Mark Noble. He now leads by 3, 14-11. And he's doing it in ones, and he'd be happy to keep doing it in ones.
Well, I think we all would. The only thing I don't like about ones is you can get 4, 5 or 6 ones in a row, and if you then drop a 3 or a 4, it takes the sting out of. Mark again going for a full length. He's up a couple of metres. Now you can see how much narrower his bowls are now that that green has slowed down. It's
it's a lovely
good
start.
opener.
He's really starting to ask some questions of Josh.
Josh has got the line for the bowl, but no, he is turning there. Another nice bowl from Mark. Little touch of the kitty.
Oh, he's really starting to zero in.
He is. I think Josh really needs to get one behind before he has a. I think he's still trying to draw into that back bowl, but that's just going to lead to a problem of him being short. Well, short has been a very, very tight game. Mark now holding 2 within a foot. Does need to make sure he's behind.
Anything just passed. He's coming up a little bit short.
Yeah.
Oh. He looks to the heavens.
Oh, yes.
Dearly would have liked to have got past with that one.
Well, Josh has absolutely tightened his line, and he's given that a little bit more.
So nothing really past Jack High for Josh Barry. Last delivery of his going into the ditch, and Tough to see him getting out of this scenario.
I can't see him getting out of it without losing just the one. If he can sit that back bowl, if so long as Mark doesn't get a third one in.
You have to be pretty fortunate to drop in off that back bowl and sort of roll around for the shot. Not impossible, but...
Stranger things have happened. Mark's not happy with that, but the line is actually pretty good.
If he's got weight enough to get past the bowl, he'll count. Oh, he doesn't want to open it up. He didn't.
Well, I think that still counts. And it does. Mark is indicating 3. So now Josh has to go down. Just take his time on the mat and just adjust his weight.
So you might have heard the applause in the background. Young Harry Coleman has taken out the boys under 18 singles. 21-14 over Charlie Boswood in the end. Congratulations to him at Deer Park.
Well, Josh
Deer
has
Park
changed
Club will
his
be
hand.
Happy with that.
Got a little touch. And
Josh is going to get this for second shot. No, he's dropped
third.
out. Well, the string of ones is over. And I'm sure Mark Noble's very happy about that, especially because it's 2 to him. He moves to 16. 5-shot lead now over Josh Barry.
So he's managed to pull 10 shots to nil since Josh last scored.
A string of 8 consecutive ones and then a multiple of 2. He was 5 shots behind and now he finds himself 5 shots in front.
It's a big turnaround. Okay, Josh will go to his backhand here. Just run up to the kitty. It's not an overly long end, so just put it out there and let the bias do its work. Great bowl there from Josh. Mark's on quite a reasonable track as well.
Oh, what a fantastic shot.
Well,
draws it cold.
Josh shouldn't be in front with this one. And he's not going to be. He's close to kitty here. Oh, what a great bowl.
Yeah, great shot. Little toucher. Just jams it against Mark's bowl and squeezes up onto his back bowl. Played that with beautiful deft touch.
And he's standing taller. Something's finally gone his way. Okay, so they're going from New Zealand lingo to Aussie lingo. We're a bowl low, but that's 8 inches. Be sure to get a dictionary off of Mark next time we do this.
Yeah, so essentially 2 bowls low of Jack Hyde.
Well, I can't see Josh drawing again under there. So, yeah, I think that's the right choice. Come around Mark's short bowl. Make sure you're behind. Okay. Things look okay there for Josh. You can see an upshot from Mark, but Josh does have the last bowl, so...
Yeah, not sure that Mark's actually... I think he's only got the 1 second.
Yeah, I think he's only got the 1 second.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably just a draw shot. Choosing the backhand. A draw shot around his own.
Oh, just to promote his own, maybe? It's too far out to... Oh, look at that.
If he's soft enough, he's going to get the turn back to the bowl.
No.
Wow, what an effort.
Okay, so... Now, if I was Josh, I'd be picking this up, jamming it firmly into my pocket, and then make whatever changes you need to keep the mat.
If you want to play that forehand, just make sure you take the grass.
Yeah, stay wide.
He's done that.
Yeah, it was... And it's a good skips bowl.
So
We're back to the ones, but this time it's for Josh.
after a string of 9 consecutive ends, Josh Barry finally gets back on the board with a 1. That's now 12-16. We've played 23 ends. We've gone nearly 2 hours.
And we're just about fully covered with shade now, so coming back this way is going to be a little bit softer for them, so the bowl will pull up. The kitty might still roll on, but the bowl will pull up a little bit faster than normal. So he's going for the full length. Well, can't afford to be that short at this stage of the game. Mark has overcooked it a little, but is going to stay on deck.
After a big change like that, that's a drastic change in length. It's actually a pretty good start from Mark.
Yes.
Oh, and Josh will be filthy on that.
Yeah, he won't be happy. Mark needs to hold out around these bowls. And she has. Very good speed.
Yeah, that's a very good shot there from Mark. See just how little those bowls are turning now. He only just went past that front bowl, which is close to 8 feet short.
That's right, yeah, and that's what I was saying before about using the narrower. Well, they're not narrow, they still turn. They've just got the straight finish, but Josh won't be happy with that. And it's almost, you'd expect Mark to reach now. So he's on the mat 3 down with 2 close ones from Mark. So,
interesting little moment coming up here.
Very much so. I probably wouldn't, being 16-12 down, but when you get frustrated, you don't always make the best decisions.
Well, it's more about what's the percentage shot for Josh at the moment. What's he feel like he's most likely going to impact with?
Yeah, he's made the right choice. He's staying with the draw, just adding a weight.
I think the right choice is the one that actually gets the shot,
yeah,
or reduces the count. So,
and that's not going to do either. No, it's not.
Comes down to knowing your own strengths and
Yes.
backing yourself in a moment like that.
You can see there, Mark's back bowl is a bowl in front of Josh's, so he's got a lot of room. A lot of room. There's got to be 20 feet there to be able to draw in a fourth. And that is a fourth. And Josh will be very filthy on himself for letting that happen. Oh, is it going to pull it too short? Yeah, that's too short, so it's only 3. Well, that was naughty, Mark.
That was a bit of a gift.
Yeah, 20 feet there.
He's dirtied up my scorecard because I'd already penned that one in.
So did I.
So, my fault, Mark, sorry. So 12, 19.
It's in the checkout region now.
Well and truly, really should have been only 1 to get, which he's been very good at doing.
I think Mark's a little bit opposite to me. I enjoy the straight finishing bowls on a bit faster green. I don't really enjoy it on this type of speed, but he's handling it very well. He's narrowed his bowls, and when you do that, you've got to be perfect with the weight.
It's not far away.
It's a beautiful shot.
Just goes in underneath a little bit. Jack up the line.
Yeah, Josh's bowl is narrower line than what Mark's just was. Got a little touch on it, but could just be enough for him to be holding it.
So I can just see a few people starting to filter down towards the green one, looking for an update on Bowls Link.
What a great bowl here from Mark. Unfortunate.
Oh, super shot.
Didn't swallow or take it with him. It still left it out there for Josh to see, but it's just end after end now. Mark is just right into that head. Josh is very close here. He needs to get down to the kitty. Just missed. If we see Mark change his hand here. No. Well, it's a little bit wider. He's got the speed. Well, we're sitting game now.
Well, I don't know that Josh can resist.
No, I don't think he can.
I know he can't. Ball's on its way. Is he going to get one away?
Oh, he
chips
did.
it through the gap.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, Dennis Cometti, that is centimetre perfect.
Isn't it? And that's what I was saying at the start of the game. Josh won't give up.
This is... Oh, it's almost hit the back of the bowl. Watching a little replay here. He's almost hit the back of the bowl to get that to go square.
So Mark's got this to sit game again and make Josh play another. No, he's just out.
Well,
Josh can move that kitty a few inches and make 3.
he can, or he just decides he keeps going with the big stick and tries to rip that bowl out for 2.
Well,
There is danger with it, of course. He could take both of his bowls out and lose the game.
I think Josh would be like the rest of us now, thinking that he has to make a change in what he's doing.
He's on the forehand. He's going to try and rip this
Yep.
bowl out.
And
Looks
he's
pretty
close.
good.
He's got it.
No jack.
Oh,
he's got the jack,
but he'll have shot.
In the end, he's got the respot.
So that was a very good outcome for Josh. Bit unlucky with it getting the kitty as well, but one bowl left on the green and it was shot.
So Josh moves to 13, 6 shots in arrears. Mark Noble, 19. We've had 25 ends.
Okay, so Josh has brought the mat up about 3 metres or so. And Kitty will be on the tee. Okay. Josh's first bowl is going to be a couple of feet, 2-3 feet short. And Mark's actually on a nice line for his bowl. That'll just finish straight to the kitty. Josh coming around. We'll be holding shot with that one. Mark has got the weight to reach, but it's probably just a little too much. Okay, this looks to be a much better speed bowl for Josh. You want it to stop, Josh, not go. It's counting.
Yeah, I think he was asking it to sort of let go and turn in. Screen's sort of dying off in speed. Ball's not quite turning as much.
Yeah, just slowing up a little. This is going to be shot for
Good
Mark.
shot here from Mark Noble. That'll do for one.
Okay, so this is a big bowl here from Josh. Love to get second wood or at least shot. Has he got the weight?
Well,
No, well, he won't be happy with himself on that one.
is this it? Mark Noble holding one. And he needs 2 more to get to
got
21.
one.
So this bowl, if he can get it into the count, that'll be it. He will hold the title.
Well, he'll be looking to come down on his forehand and just sit inside those back bowls of Josh's to count. He's just had one there that's finished a foot short, so just got to make that little correction. His line's a little bit wider than it was before, but he's got a very good weight here. just to reach those back bowls. He's turning inside, and that will be game.
That's it.
What a fantastic game.
Mark Noble takes a 2, clinches the victory.
Yes, and you could see there in the end that the green changed in speed so much. I think Mark was able to adjust a little bit better than Josh.
See him over there celebrating with his and getting all the congratulations off his mates. Been supporting him throughout the game. Oh, and his coach.
Yes, yeah, he registered his mate as a coach.
Yeah, Mike Kernahan sitting down, legs crossed. Looks pretty calm. So there you have it.
Well, 2026 physical disability men's open singles winner, Mark Noble from Hastings in New Zealand. Over Josh Barry from Warwick Nabil, 21-13.
Now, if you'd like to watch any of the ceremonies and speeches, that will be over on the other live stream, Bowls Australia. From us, I want to say a big thank you to Robbie Allen and Andrew Reid for being a part of the team here today, and thanks for having me.
Been a pleasure, mate. We'll have to do it again.
Thank you very much, Matt and Andrew, for
worries,
the last 2 days. It's been awesome. Thank you.
Sensational. All right, well, that might just about do us. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time with Gold Coast Tweed District Bowls Association. We've got next week the Dung Cup
At
up in
Townsville.
Townsville Way.
So Robbie's got to drive all the way up there and stick up those cameras.
All righty. Thanks again, and we'll see you later.
See you later.